How do, and welcome back to part 2. This is Margot, my 1987 Renault 11. Slowly in the process of cleaning it up and making a nice car out of it. Not that it's bad anyway. What can I tell you about a Renault 11? Released in 1982, 83, something like that. With a 1.4 litre, sorry, 1.1, 1.4 and a 1.7 litre engine. I believe they did a 1.6 diesel as well, but I think that was just on the continent. All we got in the UK was the 1.1, 1.4 and 1.7 petrol. This car's a 1.4, it's the Cleon engine with a Weber carburetor and a manual choke, which doesn't really work very well. Yeah, this car in particular has done 55,000 miles, just over. It's a 3-owner vehicle. And it's just a nice little rare car that you don't see anymore, and it'd be nice to take you for a quick spin around the country lane and explain a few things that I've done with the car since owning it. As you've seen in my previous videos, it's had I've done a complete full service on the car and a full video and tutorial on how to set valve clearances, particularly on an overhead valve engine. I have put some larger jets in the carburetor just to make it go a little bit better and have a bit more fun with it, and it has a cherry bomb exhaust fitted on the back. This was fitted by a friend of mine. I was a bit against it to start off with, but the more I drive it, the more I like it, and yeah, it goes well for a 1.4, and yeah, it's just going to be loved and cherished, and have a bit of fun with it. Let's go for a drive, shall we? For a 1.4 it doesn't go bad. The handling's terrible, but I'm not going to do anything about that because I don't want to release the character. It does backfire a bit on the overrun, but I know who doesn't like a bit of old-fashioned tuning? Better than this computer nonsense. Going to do a few shows with it. I've been using it every day at the moment for work because the Alpha's just cost me an absolute fortune. Volvo is just having a bit of a rest because it's done too many miles. Citroen BX. Yeah, it's just been an absolute joy to drive. Probably could do with a clutch in it at some point, but whether anything gets done about that, I don't know. Backfiring. I can see this car's going to be immense fun during my ownership. Yeah, it's a nice day in the Midlands. It has been raining this morning. I am going to a show in this car tomorrow at Bow Manor Hall. Whether it stays dry or not is another thing, but it'd be nice to catch up with some friends in the club, and a few of them haven't seen Margot yet in person. so no doubt I'm going to get laughed at immensely for that. And there'll be another couple of videos coming up on the channel over the next couple of weeks, because I'm heading down to see my friend Mr. Joseph, who runs Tweed Jacket Reviews and Lloyd Vehicle Consulting, to film a few rubbish mechanic videos with him and have a bit of a laugh. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you very much.